Mr. Barton, and congratulations. This time I would like to introduce Mrs. Joan Howard, wife of our Mr. Darren Howard, our athletic director, who nominated Patricia Cassidy, class of 1980.
I'm honored to introduce Trish Cassidy from the class of 1980 as your distinguished alumni. After attending IC, she continued her education at the University of Illinois, earning her degree in political science, continuing on to Loyola University, where she achieved her master's in business management. She initially worked in the advertising and insurance businesses, gaining real-world experiences. In 1990, she was hired by the Loyola University Healthcare Systems, where she held various director and vice president positions, learning the ins and outs of running a large, successful healthcare organization. In 2009, not long after Gottlieb Memorial Hospital joined the Loyola system, Trish was named as our president, and this is when I had the opportunity to meet Trish. Trish immediately took the reins and began to move Gottlieb towards her vision of a more patient-centered healthcare facility. She feels that hospitals have the unique opportunity to directly deal with patients on a daily basis, and that it is critical that these interactions be positive for the patient. She has overseen and was instrumental in implementing our new cardiac unit established with a patient-centered care model, which was developed to put the patient at the center of our care, providing for patient comfort, satisfaction, and safety. I feel that Trish is a fine example of the type of person that IC looks to develop. She is caring, thoughtful, intelligent, motivated, and ambitious. She has taken every challenge given to her and conquered it with exceptional energy and vision. Her career has been marked with many accomplishments, and I'm certain her future holds many more. She has focused the attention of her people on the care and concern of our patients that we help every day. Her compassion not only for the patients but the staff and her colleagues is noticed throughout our organization. She is a great mentor, leader, and friend to many. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Trish Cassidy.
Some years ago at my graduation, this very spot. So it's a little odd to be back in this place, but I'm really pleased to be with you this morning, and I'm very grateful to be the recipient of this award. And I spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks, as you might imagine, trying to figure out what I would say to you that would make any difference. You know, our lives are very different from each other, right? While you're planning what you're going to do tomorrow on your snow day, I'm trying to figure out what hospital bed I can steal tonight so I have a place to sleep while I stay at the hospital. So we're in different worlds and we do a lot of different things. And I thought, well, maybe I'll look through my high school yearbook. Maybe that'll give me some inspiration, kind of remember what I was about when I was in high school. And it really struck me as I was looking through the pages that you and I have a very common foundation. We come from the same place. So although my life now, my work life, revolves around Loyola University Health System at the Maywood campus and at the Gottlieb campus, I feel very deeply committed to my work and I love what I do. And I think there's a reason for that. You know, I've thrived in that organization. I've been there over 20 years. And I believe every day I spend there is a privilege. One of the reasons I feel that way is because the values that that organization holds. So you know about Monsignor Plunkett. Loyola was founded by St. Ignatius Loyola, and he had a set of values and ideals that the Jesuits in the world carry out in their institutions, and Loyola is one of those institutions. We use the line in our advertising that says, we also treat the human spirit. And that's really meant as a reminder that our commitment is more than to people's physical health. You know, we take care of a lot of people, we do a lot of surgery, we make a lot of people well, we try and make other people well, and sometimes we fail. But most importantly, we take care of them body, mind, and spirit. It's a commitment that we make that gives meaning to my work, and that on even my very worst day, and there are some occasional bad days in my work, it makes it worthwhile for me to be there, and it's one of the reasons I've stayed in the Loyola Health System for over 20 years. So how does that make us connected? That's my world, but what about your world? Well, as I was looking through my yearbook, I started reading the introductory comments, and those comments talked about Monsignor Plunkett and his vision for Immaculate Conception High School. And he founded a school that he believes should develop whole persons, academic, athletic, social, and spiritual. Let's not forget the spiritual. The most important part. And I think that it's just possible that the foundation that I got at Immaculate Conception High School is what has connected me to my work at Loyola University Health System. And one of the reasons that I feel so at home in that organization is because of what I got when I was here and what I took with me into my life. I encourage each one of you to take advantage of the time you have here to build a foundation for your life. Lots of people are giving you information and advice about who you should be and how you should be, right? Your parents, your teachers. I'm standing here this morning saying, build a foundation, you gotta do this. But that's a good thing, and you have to listen to what they say and accept and reject the parts that make sense to you. And you'll continue to do that as you go forward. For those of you who go to college, you'll continue to do that. For those of you who go to work. And it's a lifelong journey. You're always judging, accepting, and rejecting, and trying to find your place in the world. Never stop learning about who you are. It's a really important trait to continue to reflect on your life and to pay attention. I came from exactly where you are. I was sitting right here 30 years ago. And I've had many great opportunities, and I'm very grateful for those opportunities. But I chose my path, and I've had an opportunity for great success. But I don't think that my work is my only success. I have a wonderful family. I have lots of friends. I have great coworkers. They're here with me today. Joan Howard, great coworker. We'll get back at her later for making us have to talk in public. But I feel very, very fortunate. And I take time in my life to do things that I enjoy. I travel, I volunteer, I try and keep my human spirit strong so that I'm able to help other people. And it's really, and I exercise every day before I go to work. So as I was writing this down, I thought, oh, look at that. Academic, that's my work, keeps my brain active. Social, with my friends and family. Athletic, in that I exercise every day. And maintaining my spiritual life. Really important. The same four things that we learned about at Immaculate Conception High School. You have all of these opportunities too. They are yours for the taking. And using the foundation that you're building now, you have an opportunity to play a more important role in the world than you can possibly imagine. Every one of you, no matter what you do, has a chance to change the world. St. Ignatius, who the Jesuits follow, says, go out and set the world on fire. That's your opportunity. You can do anything you want. You're full of potential. And I'm sure you will all have amazing successes. And I look forward to hearing about that. Thank you very much again.